So let's see what are the different tools we have seen here when it comes to security. Okay, so these are the ones. Okay, so we have seen authentication part, then okay, we have seen authorization part, and okay, so then okay, we have seen data encryption. Okay, so authentication with the LDAP, AD, and Kerberos. Okay, and okay, user authorization. Okay, this is with the POSIX style, then command line ACLs, nobody is using nowadays. Okay, and Ranger UI based authorization tools. Okay, so you have seen these two. After that, okay, we started with the data encryption part. So whenever okay, your data is residing on HDFS, how do you encrypt your data? So when it is resting at HDFS, okay, so you will be using Ranger KMS to encrypt the data which is stored on HDFS. Okay, but now okay, there is another requirement, guys. Okay, what is this data encryption at motion? Okay, this is at rest. Okay, while moving. Okay, it means at motion. What do you mean of data encryption while moving? Okay, okay, at motion. Okay, so for this we will see this. For this, we will be using SSL, TLS, or HTTPS. Okay, so these are the protocols. Okay, so, certificates. Okay, we will be using to encrypt the data when it is moving. Okay, what do you mean of when it is moving actually? Okay, what do you mean of when it is moving? Okay, so guys, let us take this example. Okay. Okay. So this is XYZ Bank. Okay, so this is the Hadoop cluster which is in Mumbai. Okay, so this is HDFS. Okay, so here, so I have data. Okay, so all the data, whatever the data we have here, can HDFS. Okay, it is protected with Ranger KMS. Okay, or encrypted with Ranger KMS. Okay, so now you want to access this data. Okay, let's say this is some kind of banking data. Okay, now you want to access this data. What you will do? So normally you will go. Okay, if you want to access your bank data, so let's say this is your cluster is in Mumbai, but you're in Bangalore. So you log into your laptop. Okay, so log into internet banking, and you run a query. Okay, you submit a request actually. Okay, so you want you want account statement from April 1st to April 30th. This is what okay, you select and click on submit. When you click on submit, okay, so the request is coming and hitting Hive server 2, which is running on edge node of this cluster. Okay, so from here, okay, Hive server 2 will access the data which is in Ranger KMS, and okay, then send it back to Bangalore. Okay, send it back to your laptop. Okay, so it means okay, this is the protected data which is on HDFS. Okay, this protected data you are sending from Mumbai to Bangalore over the internet. Okay, what in case somebody hack this internet link? What will happen? Okay, what will happen if somebody hack this internet link? Okay, because this is the link where your account statement, some banking data is moving, or going from one place to other place. Okay, what in case if somebody hack this one? Okay, so this is fine. Okay, anyway, so this is the request. Okay, so this is the data. Okay, this is the request of blue color. Okay, this is the data. Okay, so data is flowing here back to your laptop. Okay, so now tell me, how do you safeguard this data? What in case somebody hack your network and take all your data? See, when it is on HDFS, yes, okay, so it is protected with Ranger KMS. Okay, so when it is sitting inside, okay, it is protected with Ranger KMS. But now you're accessing the data. So accessing the data means okay, from the disk, okay, it is traveling over internet links, and okay, finally it is reaching your laptop. What in case somebody hacks this network and can access all your data? It's a big risk. Okay, so how to safeguard these things now? Okay, I want to have a safe connection between. Okay, so whenever we are traveling the data, only okay, this person should know and this person should know. Even somebody else access this data also, so they should not. I mean, they should not be able to understand this data. This data should be encrypted and stored. Understood? This data should be encrypted and stored. Okay, so how to do this one? How to enable this one? Okay, so it means okay, when data is moving from one place to other place, okay, how do you safeguard the data? That is what, okay, data at motion. Okay, moving over internet links. Okay, so for this, okay, we have a concept called, okay, SSL, TLS, and HTTPS. The secure socket layer is a standard security protocol for establishing encrypted links between a web server and a browser in an online communication. Okay. What is this SSL here? It's a link. Link. Okay, so let us take this scenario. Okay, trying to create a link between. So you are trying to create a link between your server to and your Chrome browser, internet banking website. Okay, so this is what, okay, you are trying to do. Okay, so here, okay, is a standard security protocol for establishing encrypted link. Okay, encrypted link between okay, web server and a browser. Okay, web server means this is the web server which accepts the input request, and okay, this is the browser. Okay, you want to make this as a secure connection. Okay, I don't want to make it like a red connection. I want to make it as a green connection. Okay, it is secured. Okay, green means, okay, it is secured. Now even somebody hack this also, they cannot see our data. That is what called secure connection. Understood? Understood, guys? Okay, so now, okay, so the usage of SSL ensures that all data transmitted between web server and browser remains encrypted. Okay, so what this SSL will do, SSL will make sure that, okay, whatever the data transfer from web server to, so this is web server, okay, this is a Chrome browser, okay, this is internet banking website. Okay, so Chrome, Google Chrome browser. Okay, so whatever the data transfer happen between web server and Chrome browser, or okay, Chrome browser to web server, so it will keep. Okay, what it will do, SSL will keep it encrypted, so that, okay, if somebody access this data also, or hacks this data also without knowing the decryption key, they cannot do anything actually. Okay, so this is what, okay, it will do. This is what the security it will provide. Okay, SSL security. Okay, so now, okay, so how to enable this SSL security? That is what, okay, we need to understand first. Okay, if you want to enable SSL security, okay, so first, okay, enable encryption for your web server. Okay, so this is what, okay, we will do. Okay, okay, so try to understand here, guys. Okay, so now, okay, so that's the first thing, to enable encryption for your web server. Enable encryption for your web server. So first, what you need to do, okay, so you need to create a Java key store. Okay, you need to create a Java key store. This is called Java key store. Okay, so what this Java key store will contain? Okay, this Java key store will contain. Okay, this Java key store will contain information like, okay, what is your, okay, what is your URL? Okay, what is your URL? What is your bank? Okay, which zone? Okay, so which country, which state, and which country? So all this information will be, okay, by providing all this information, you will be creating a Java key store. Okay, you'll be creating a Java key store.
Where this data is hosted? Yes, sir.
No, sir, no. Okay, no. Okay, so first of all, okay, you can create this Java key store anywhere at this moment. Okay.
Okay, sir. So, sir, if data is there in US, but URL we are hitting in India, then we need to give India entry.
No, India URL, sir. Yes. Okay. So here, okay, you are providing it for details, okay, in the Java key store, and you are creating, okay, so your details, these are your details, and okay, so Java key store means it will contain, okay, a public key and private key. Okay, so this is the Java key store, okay, what you will create. Okay, so let me check whether I have any. This is different. This is different. Okay. Now, okay. So what I'm doing, okay, try to understand here. Okay. So what I'm trying to do, okay. So here, okay. So first thing, okay. So I will log into Ambari node. Okay. Let's say our idea is to enable encryption between Ambari and okay, Ambari and other clients RK. RK. You can make it like between Hive server 2 and this one. Okay. So here, okay, what I'm doing, I'm creating a directory which is called okay, security SSL. Okay. So this is how I'm creating the. So here. Okay. So where it is running here. Okay. So where this Hive server 2 is running. Okay. So Hive server 2 is running on hn2.hadoop.com. Okay. hn2.hadoop.com.
Sir, is it for server level security, sir, for this?
No. Actually, see, so CN means we should not give HN2, but okay, you should give like something like okay, what I can say, URL you should give. Okay. The place you should give your URL, but I don't have URL concept here. Okay, so if you want, you can give hm.hadoop.com. Okay, actually instead of URL, you will give the domain, sir. Actually, yes. Okay. So what you will give here, okay, mostly, okay, suppose, okay, if you are trying to access accessbank.com or hdfcbank.com, okay, when I open accessbank.com, okay, so here you can see a lock symbol. Okay, so here, okay, so here, okay, so when I click on certificate, okay, so here this is the one. Understand? www.accessbank.com. So maybe you can go that here. www.accessbank.com. Understood? You need to go www. So you can go www.accessbank. Okay. So here, okay, we can create accessbank.com. Okay. Hadoop. Okay. Access Bank company.
So, sir, where we are creating this key store?
Okay. So okay, at this moment, we until we get the certificate, you can create it anywhere. Okay, you think that okay, you need to create this one in a machine where you want your web server is running. Okay. So what is your web server now? Okay. So if it is Hive server 2, okay. And this is the place where your application is running. Okay. On this machine, wherever you hosted this application. Okay. So what are the web servers we have? So if you ask me here, okay. In Hadoop, what are the web servers we have? Huh? Even a web server, whenever I can open UI, that is called a web server. Okay. Name node UI. Huh? Resource manager UI. Huh? HMaster UI. Yes or no? Okay. Ambari UI. Okay. So do we have Hive server UI?
Cloudera.
Hive dashboard actually. So Hive dashboard UI. Okay. Cloudera manager UI. Okay. Then okay, what else? Grafana. Okay, here, okay, so we are using Grafana. Ambari metrics. So here okay, we have Grafana link. Okay. So it's Grafana UI. So wherever you see UI, okay, so for all these UIs, you can enable HTTPS. Understand? Okay. Apart from that, okay, so you can enable it even for Hive server 2. Okay. Web servers also you can enable it. Okay. Web server 2. Okay. Ranger also. Ranger UI is there, right? Ranger UI, Ranger MS UI. Okay. Wherever you have UI concept. Okay. For all these things, you can enable HTTPS security. Okay. So suppose okay now okay, what we are doing, okay, so let's say I want to enable it to, so these are web servers actually. I want to enable SSL for Ambari UI. Okay, where Ambari UI is running, hm.hadoop.com. Okay, just put hm.hadoop.com only. Hadoop.com. Okay, so Hadoop. Okay, so here, okay, Axis Bank Company, Phoenix, Arizona. Yes, okay. So otherwise, okay, you can put a location Mumbai, state Maharashtra. Okay. This is what you have done, guys. Now, so now I'm creating a key story like this. This is what I'm doing. Okay. Using key tool command by providing all this information. Okay, by providing your web server host name, okay, details, okay, and OU, okay, company, okay, then okay, location, state, city. By providing all this information, so you are creating a JKS. Okay. So this is the JKS of what you have created. Okay. So now this JKS, HAM.jks, this is the one. Okay. So this contains now. So you understood it now. This contains your details, your company details. Okay, your company details, your okay application details. Okay, details. Okay. Your details are public and private. Okay. Now inside this one we have public and private key. Okay. So check the validity. So this is valid from today to so 2022. It means okay, how many days by default it is just taken. By default 90 days, May, June, July, August. Okay, 90 days by default. Okay, but if you want to have a validity also, hyphen validity. Yeah. So we have given a validity 365 days. Okay, how many days we have given? 360 days we have given. Validity 365 days. Okay. When I give validity 365 days, and now you can see this is valid from today to this year to next year. This is the okay. So now what we are doing, we are extracting the CSR file. Now extract the create signing request. Okay, extract the CSR file. Okay. How to extract? This is the command to extract the CSR file from this one. Okay. This is the JKS we created. I'm extracting the CSR. Okay, what this CSR will contain? This is CSR. It contains your details and public key. Okay. So okay, so when I create a JKS, it contains your details, public, private. Okay, but now extract the CA team. Okay, Central Certificate team. Okay, so okay, so CA team. Okay, will extract this one and send it to extract these two and send it to Certificate Authority team. Okay, so who is the Certificate Authority team? Who is the Certificate Authority team? Okay, when I say Certificate Authority team, okay, so you may be having some companies okay, may have internal certificate team, okay, so they may go for external vendors also. Okay, so if you want to know some of the names of external vendors, okay, DigiCert, Verisign, okay, you might have heard these company names. Okay, so these are the companies who provide the SSL certificates actually. Okay. So what is SSL certificate? Okay, so the SSL certificate is the one which will contain your details, public key. Anyway, you are providing this to, they are keeping this one, and okay, CA certificate, okay, root certificate and validity. Okay, they will put all, they will add,
But
okay.
why do we need third party here, sir?
That's what, sir. Okay, so there are some. So suppose, okay, if I want to use, okay, I have a small company. Okay, I cannot set up my own certificate team, right? So in that case, I will buy my. Okay, you take Axis Bank only. Okay, are they
Sir,
using the?
anyhow, they are also doing same thing, yes. So
Okay, so you take Axis Bank.
hmm.
Okay, so from there, okay, so where from it is issued by GeoTrust. Okay,
Okay,
GeoTrust
sir.
RSA. This is the company. Okay, the same way, let us go with American Express. So for American Express company, from where they are taking the certificates. Okay. Okay. So they are taking the certificate from DigiSet. American Express doesn't have any certificate team actually.
Okay, sir.
Understand? Okay. So this is
We are also using through third party. My concern is if we can do it for free of cost, why we are going for third party? That is.
yeah. It depends on the company, sir. Okay. So they are not using, okay.
Is it more
Yes.
secured, sir?
See, end of the day, everything is secured, sir.
Okay,
Only
sir.
thing,
Got it. Yeah.
secured.
But you mentioned earlier to generate key stores, that is sufficient, no?
Which one?
Then, but beginning in the class, you said no, generate a key store for SSL certificate.
Okay.
So that is sufficient. No? Then why you need public key, public certificate?
Sir, see, what you need to do if you want to enable SSL, first, okay, you need to create a key store. And from key store, by providing all your details, okay, key store will contain, okay, your details publicly, privately, and okay, extract this CSR. When I say CSR, it's a combination of details and public key. Okay, extract these details and send it to certificate authority team. Certificate authority team will make it a valid certificate by adding the CS certificate, certificate authority certificate, and root certificate and validity.
Okay,
So they will
so
sign and give, sir. Okay.
so first we need to create a key store. That is also in this
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
process.
Yes. Okay. So now, okay, you got the valid certificate now. Okay. So now, okay, this may be in PEM form, .pem form. Okay. So now what you need to do? Once you receive this certificate, okay, you import this certificate into this Java key store. This is the Java key store, right? Earlier you had only these three. Okay, but now, okay, you are giving, okay, these three plus CS certificates, root certificate, and validity. All these things, okay, now. So this is the JKS now having, okay, all the details. Okay, like, okay, your details, okay, public key, private key, certificate, CS certificate, root certificate, and validity. Okay, all these things are there. So now, okay, you need to open Hive Server 2 configuration. Okay, now what you need to do? You need to go to Hive, okay, Hive Server, okay, configuration, okay. So here, okay, you will have SSL actually, SSL, okay. So here there is something to use SSL, okay. When you use SSL, okay, so now you need to provide SSL properties actually, okay. Over SSL, okay. So here, okay, this is the. So what is your key store? Okay, what is key store password? Okay, trust store password. Okay, so these things, okay, we need to SSL enable equal to. Okay, so these things we need to provide now. Understood? We need to provide Java key store details. Okay, and okay, this password. Okay, all those things you need to provide here, and okay, you need to restart the service. I've served the service. Okay, understood, guys. Okay, so now okay, whoever is accessing Hive Server 2, okay, the connection is very secured between your browser and Hive Server 2. Okay, so how we can say that it is secured? Because, okay, how we can say it is secured? Okay, how it is accessing the data and all, okay, we will see how data access will happen between, okay, between your web server and browser. Okay, we will see now. Okay, so KT will provide the signed SSL certificate with validity. Import the SSL into JKS. Okay. Find the JKS location, JKS password in the web server configuration file. Okay. And restart the service. This is what you do to set up the SSL. Okay. But okay, how it works actually? How it works? That is very important. We need to understand how this SSL will work. Okay. So. Okay. Okay. SSL works here. Okay, we will see. Okay. So now you know that okay, this is okay. Hive Server 2 is SSL enabled. Okay. You have Hive Server 2 SSL enabled. Okay. So not only Hive Server 2, you have Ambari, okay, which is SSL enabled. SSL enabled. Okay. Now, so these are the web servers. Okay, you want to access over Chrome. Okay. So what you will do? So suppose okay, if you want to access anything, okay, so you will type. Okay, inside Chrome browser, you will type okay https colon. Okay, https colon. Okay, colon / 168.56.121. This is the one. Okay, you will type. Sorry, no. Okay, this is the URL you will type. This is the URL you will type. Okay, so inside the browser, this is the URL you will type. Okay. When you type, okay, let's say, let us talk about, okay, okay, so this is the URL you will type, rkhm.hadoop.com, hm.hadoop.com, 848080. Okay, so this is the URL you will type, okay, inside the browser. Okay, so you want to connect to, okay, so this is the browser. So now you are typing this URL. Now you are typing this URL inside the Chrome and press enter. When you press enter, what this Chrome will do, the Chrome will forward the request to Ambari. So the Chrome will forward the request to Ambari. Okay. Guys, 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, sorry guys, okay. So whenever you type this URL and press enter in the Chrome, that will go and hit the machine where your web server is running. Okay, let's say it is hitting the web server. Okay, it is hitting the machine where web server is running. Okay, so this is okay. Here, if you see, these web servers are enabled with SSL. Okay, when any web server is enabled with SSL, what they will do? Okay, they will have, so they are integrated. They are like this actually. Enabled to SSL means okay, they are pointed to this one. Will you agree with me? They are pointed to this JKS. Yes or no? Okay. So here, okay. So what it will do? Okay, what this will do? Okay. Whenever any person try to contact their web server which is enabled with SSL. Okay. So what this will do? Okay, as a reply to this browser, first okay, it will, instead of directly talking to the browser, so to whomever contacting this SSL enabled web service, okay, what this web server will do, web server will send a from this Java key store, it will extract the SSL certificate and send it back to the browser first. Okay, send it back to browser first. Okay, so now, okay, so now this is the browser here. Okay, and this is the certificate given sent by your Ambari. Okay, let's say Ambari server. Okay, this is Ambari server. Ambari server, which is enabled with SSL. Okay, so now here okay, I'm trying to access Ambari server. What Ambari server is doing? Okay, first Ambari server is sending a SSL certificate. Okay, from here it is extracting SSL certificate and send it to here. Okay, so what this SSL certificate will contain? So this SSL certificate will contain your details. Okay, so whatever the URL you are trying to access, that URL details. Okay, so this will contain, okay, so your details, the URL details, okay, and public key, okay, then okay, your certificate, okay, CS certificate, and okay, your validity. So it will extract these 4 details and send it to, put it in a SSL certificate and send it to Chrome browser. Okay, now what Chrome browser will do? Okay, so okay, this is what I'm showing here. Browser attempts to connect to web server, which is secured with SSL. To initiate a secure connection, the web server identifies itself by sending a copy of its SSL certificate. To initiate a secure connection, the web server will send SSL certificate, okay, to the browser first. Okay. What the browser will do, the browser will validate whether the SSL is signed by a trusted CA. Okay. Now, okay, so what this browser will do, Google Chrome will check whether this guy is a trusted certificate authority. Okay. So, okay, whenever there is a new company, certified company started, okay, what they will do, they will go and register with Google actually. Okay, they'll go and register with Google, they'll go and register with Microsoft, they'll go and register with other browsers actually. Okay. Well, what Chrome will do now? Chrome will check whether this guy is a trusted certificate authority or not. Yes, he is a trusted certificate authority person. Okay. Okay, and okay, it will check, okay, validity, whether it is valid or not, valid certificate or not. Yes, it is a valid certificate. Okay, so if validity is expired, okay, then it will not take a reply actually. Okay, so it is valid. Okay, so your details are matching. Okay, the public key is fine. Okay, certificate is also from a trusted CA, and okay, it has the validity. So once you check all the details, what okay browser will do? So it will create a symmetric session key. It will create a session key, okay, encrypted with public key of this certificate. Understood? Okay, it is creating a session key, some random session key. Okay, random session key. Okay, this is the random session key. Some random session, but okay, this is encrypted with the public key. So this is what, once everything is validated, the browser creates a symmetric session key by encrypting with public key of the SSL certificate. Okay. So this is the public key is the what to say? With public key, it will encrypt this session key and send it back to Hive server 2. Okay. See here, okay, so this is the SSL certificate, okay, which is sending, okay, and okay, here, okay, the session key, random session key is getting generated, but this is encrypted with public key, okay, this is encrypted with public key, okay, so now here, okay, so this has come back to, okay, so Ambari or okay, this web server, okay, now what this web server will do, anyway, okay, it has this private key, right, okay, it will try to decrypt this key with the private key. Okay, so they encrypted with public key, but they try to decrypt with the private key. Okay, once they decrypt the private key, so this guy also will understand what is the random session key. Okay, so now web server is having a random session key. Okay, and okay, Chrome browser also having a random session key. This random session key is known only to these two people, nobody else. Okay. So from now onwards, okay, whatever data it is sent, Hive server 2 is sending from okay, Hive server 2 or Ambari is sending. Okay, so that will be encrypted with, okay, whatever data it is sending from here to here, that will be encrypted with the random session key. Okay, and okay, browser will decrypt with random session key. Okay, whatever data it is, browser is sending to Ambari or Hive server 2, that will be encrypted with this random session key and decrypted by this random session key. Okay, so here what they are trying to do, okay, so with the help of this certificate, they are trying to create a, okay, some session key, random session key. Okay, where, okay, only these two people know. Okay, what is the random session key? Only your Chrome will know, and okay, your web server will know. Nobody else know about this random session. Okay, and this random session key will be alive until the session is alive. Okay, once the session is closed, the random session key will be deleted. Understood? Okay, so this is how, okay, so both web server and Chrome are trying to create a unique random session key. Okay, unique random session key and sharing each other. And okay, with the help of this unique random session key, so whatever the data they are transferring between them, okay, it is encrypted with this random session key and send it to, okay, send it to or from these services. Any questions?
So that means the key is generated based on the session, right?
Based on the session, sir. Yes. Okay. Again, okay, see,
But
if you
the
open
session
two
is
sessions
finished.
in one laptop, okay, every session will have one session, separate session. Got it?
Okay, okay. Yeah, got it. Sir.
Okay.
The session time will be, it may be,
Sorry?
how long it will exist, sir?
Session, okay, it's purely based on web server, right? Okay, the web server, okay, they'll keep a timeout, okay? So if they say 5 minutes, okay, so if there is a 5 minutes idle time in the session, okay, then okay, session will be closed automatically. So okay, if you don't use okay, your internet banking for 5 minutes, what will happen? It will auto log out, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes or no? Or
Yes, sir.
this is your what is it? IRCTC website. What will happen? It will auto log out, right?
Yeah, session time out.
So that is set by your web server. Got it?
Okay, sir. Got it, sir. Got it.
Okay. So it is very simple if you understand, guys.
Sir?
Yes, sir.
Sir, SSL certificate contains all details, right, sir? Like public key. So what if is it secure, sir? So what if the hackers will, kind of, is it the more secure, sir?
Of course, yes, right. Okay, so SSL, okay, after that, okay, the next version they have released is, okay, the TLS. It's just an updated, more secure version of SSL. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Understand? Okay, this is okay. TLS also, okay, works in a similar way, but okay, it is more secure than SSL.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so from now on, once okay, the symmetric session key is shared, okay, between web server and Chrome. So from now on, okay, all the data requests transmitted between web server and the browser are encrypted and secured. Okay, so nobody else will be knowing the symmetric session key. So the unique random session key will be known only to the browser and the web server. So whenever web server is sending something to browser, it will encrypt and send through this one. Okay, whenever web server is sending, okay, so it will encrypt and send.
And when there are a lot of keys generated, right?
Of course, yes, right. So if you connect to Google, your session key is different, my session key is different.
Yes, sir. IRCTC, like
yes, sir. Okay. Everyone session key is
in a
different.
day, lot of lakhs of keys will be generated.
Yes.
Sir, whatever key we created initially, JKS, yes, that is the private key, sir. And the key shared by
Java key store contains, okay, sir. Java key store contains all these three.
Okay, sir. Got it. This is not a key. Means this is just a key. Okay. So which one is private? See, public key is shared by.
Public key can be shared to others, actually.
Okay, sir. But which one is private key here, sir?
Private key should not be shared, actually.
No,
It is
okay.
inside
The
JKS
private
only.
key also will be shared by third party only to us.
No, sir. See, when you create a JKS, okay, it will have your details, one public key, one private key. So you
Okay.
should keep the private key yourself. Okay, if others know your private key, then okay, gone. They can
Okay,
do
okay,
anything.
sir. Got it.
You will not be sharing with your private key with any of these people. Actually, see here.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Got it. And even here also, are you sharing your private key anywhere?
No, sir.
Okay, but when random session key is created by this Chrome and encrypted by public key, are you decrypting it with public key or private key? Encryption with public key, okay, decryption with private key. Understand? Then only it will work. Understood?
So it is same like SSH, sir. JKS is kind of
No,
SSH.
SSH is different, sir. Yeah.
Because they're also they're creating some private key, public, all those things. Right? Same
That
mechanism.
is different, sir. That is different. Passwordless SSH, right? You are talking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is different, sir. Okay. So that's all I have. Okay, for SSL case, okay, nothing much. Okay, so this is what data encryption. Okay, when it is on disk, okay, on SDFS, okay, you can use Ranger KMS. When it is moving around, okay, over internet, okay, you can use SSL TLS to secure the data. Okay?
Sir, can you tell two things in practical, like see in out of JKS, how which means how to separate, can we get the more information on that? And we need to remove private key. We need to keep it with ourselves. And second thing, what all like for any see if this SSL certificates gets expired, we need to make changes in environment.
Yes, sir. Okay. So yes, sir. Okay. So this SL certificates will have validity, right? Okay. They will do some validity. Okay, let's say, okay, they have given a 360 days validity. Let's say, okay.
Okay, sir.
So after 360 days, okay, what you will do? It means, okay. So for a month itself, okay, we will start getting mails from this company saying that, okay, your expire, okay, your certificate will expire in next 1 month. Please have a new certificate. Okay. In that case, okay, whoever is responsible for the certificate upgradation, so they will send a mail to the certificate authority team, and okay, they will send us a new certificate, and okay, we import the new certificate into this Java key store, and okay, restart the service. That's
So
it.
as an admin, Hadoop admin, we need to do sir.
Yes,
New
as a
certificates.
Hadoop admin, we need to get the new certificate, import it into Java key store, and restart the service. That's it.
And sir, can you show in JKS what all keys are there? Can you just?
Okay, you want to see the, okay, sir, okay. Extracted the public key, right?
Yes, sir.
Should be like this.
So sir, this one is public key.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. CSR will contain the public key. Yes.
Okay. CSR is public key and JKS is private key. Correct,
Inside
sir?
JKS, okay, you will have public plus private both.
Oh, okay, sir. Got it. Yeah.
Sir,
And sir, you showed earlier where we were supposed to supply SSL certificates. It was asking for password and all. Which password it was asking, sir?
So okay, Java key store will be okay. So suppose okay, if you don't set any password to this Java key store, anybody can open this Java key store and see the private key, right?
Yes, sir.
So you will set a password actually.
Oh, okay, sir. So
That is the
it was
password.
asking. Okay, got it.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, sir. Got it. Yeah.
So security. Where is this security? Security. Okay, this is data encryption. So now, okay, so let us go back to the security part. Okay, so first authentication, authorization, the data encryption. Okay, so if you want to encrypt the data on the disk level, okay, so you can encrypt the data at multiple levels. Case one is local file system level. Okay, this will be taken care by Linux team. Okay, so they will enable encryption on each and every hard disk that they attach to Hadoop. Okay, so that is taken care by Linux team. Network level, this will be taken care by network team. Okay, internal network between, okay, So between name node and data node. Okay, if you want to enable encryption, okay, you can. Okay, edge node to Hadoop cluster. You want to enable encryption. So that encryption will be enabled by network level people. And okay, SDFS data at rest encryption via Ranger KMS. When your data is on SDFS, that will be encrypted by Ranger KMS. Okay, but when data is in motion, okay, so you will have SSL TLS encryption enabled. Okay, so these are the different ways where you encrypt your data. Okay, so the next one is auditing part. What is this auditing actually? So here, enabling of audit logs for different Hadoop services to record users or services service activities. Okay, what is this auditing is? Okay, so now if you see, you take Cloudera, Hortonworks, okay, any Hadoop distribution. Okay, by default, so you will have audit actually. Okay, so let us okay, so locate audit. Okay. Can you say this is okay? Rituals manager audit log. Yes or no? Okay. Okay. So in the same way, you will have for Kafka audit log you will have. Okay. Then so you will have SDFS audit log. Okay. So security authentication audit log. Okay. So what are these audit logs actually? These audit logs will contain information like who is trying to access what. Okay. So let me do this one. Okay. So you see here, okay. So from other side, what I will do, bfx-ls. I'm just typing a command. Okay. Okay. So can you see here? Allen. Okay. So here you can see. Okay. Allen. Okay. So these are the Allen lines. Can you see? So Allen. Okay. It can do. Okay. This is Hive. So whenever Alan try to access this one. Okay, can you see this one? Okay. So there are 2 lines created for Alan. Okay. What are these 2 lines? Okay. So Alan tried to access. Okay. So using this Kerberos this one. Okay. Principle. He tried to access. Okay. So he tried to do list status or get file information. Okay. On what is the source or root. Okay. So now if Alan try to do this one. Project BLR. Alan is trying to read the data inside project BLR. Okay. So now, can you see this one here? So can you see there is a line? Okay. Okay. Alan is trying to read from project BLR. Yes or no? Huh? So it means so even you run a command. Okay. Even normal command also. Okay. So for every service, the audit logs are enabled by default. Okay. In case of Apache Hadoop, you need to enable audit logs. Okay. But nobody is using Apache Hadoop, right? Okay, so no worries about that. But in case of Cloudera or Hortonworks, the audit logs are automatically enabled. So whatever command you execute on whatever the service, it will be recorded in the background. Okay. So this audit log is another kind of security. Okay. So audit logs is another kind of security to track the user activities actually. So here, this is the audit logs to track all user activities or
So this
services.
is automatically enabled, yes, sir? In our
Yes,
case?
sir.
Okay.
Sir, okay. No need to do anything.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So here, automatically enable it. Okay. So Cloudera or Hortonworks or Mapper. You don't need to do anything here, guys. Understand? Okay. This is audit log. Okay. So this is another way to provide more and more security. Okay. So guys, whatever command you execute on HDFS, it will be recorded in some place. Okay. You understood now? You run a simple job. Okay. You run a simple command. Everything will be recorded actually. Everything will be recorded in the audits. So when you are in Hadoop cluster, it is very much secured place actually. So if you don't know anything, don't do anything. Don't do R&D. Don't do R&D on production clusters actually. Understand? Okay. So this is the audit logs. Okay. So the next and last option is security for a cluster is enhanced by isolation. What is isolation, guys? What do you mean of isolation? So here, so suppose, let us take this cluster, guys. Okay, so now, this is your Hadoop cluster. This is your Hadoop cluster. Okay, so this is the place. Okay, your Hive server is running. Your Hive server is running. Okay, so the host name is here. So these are the host details actually. Okay, so let's say 192.168.56. 1122. Okay, this is the host name. Okay, and the port name is let's say server 2. Okay, so let's say 10,000 port number. Port number 10,000. Okay, this is the IP address. Okay, this is the host name. Okay, okay, so hh dot. I'm just doing example. Hadoop dot. Okay, so now, so this is the host name. This is the IP address, and this is the port number. Okay, where your Hive server is running. Okay, and this entire cluster is in Mumbai. This entire cluster is in Mumbai. Okay, so now how people will access this cluster? Okay, let's say. Okay, so what will happen? Okay, so here. Okay, so let's say this is Venkata. Okay, Venkata, he is in Bangalore. Okay, he is in Bangalore. So what he is trying to do? So using his laptop. Okay, and Chrome. So this is the access. Okay, let's say this is Axis Bank. Okay, So now a Pranita has Axis Bank account. He want to see his transactions, last 1 month transactions. What he will do? What he will do? What he will do is, so he will open. So this is his laptop. This is his laptop. Inside his laptop, okay, he'll open a Google Chrome. Okay, so he will type www.axisbank.com. Okay, okay, with the help of this URL, he will log into Axis Bank website. Okay, so now he will select a start date and date and click on submit command. Okay, so then what will happen? Then the request will come and hit Hive server to here. Yes or no? So how, this website is understanding, whenever you submit a request, that should come and hit this Hive server too. How it is understanding, guys? Tell me. Without putting these details somewhere inside this website, how it will understand, this is the place I need to connect? Huh? Makes sense, right? So here, so inside this website, we clearly mentioned that, if there is any account statement related queries, if somebody submit any account statement related things, so send that request to Hive server 2, which is running on this machine in Mumbai. Okay, so these are the details which are available here. Okay. These are somewhere maintained here in this website. Okay, that is the reason whenever you click on account statement, so it is forwarding the request to this place only. Okay, otherwise it will not understand automatically. Okay, so now the point is that, suppose if somebody hacked this website, can you see these details or not? So giving access to, so it means mentioning the original details of your services in the website. Is it a good thing or bad thing? Mentioning original identities, it means original host number, original host name, port number, IP address, everything in your website, in your configuration, website configuration. Is it a good thing?
No,
It's
sir.
not a good thing, because if somebody hack this website, they can easily understand, so where Hive server is running, and they may start hacking this one also. Okay, so it means this is not a correct way. Okay, this is not a correct way. Okay, then what is correct way? We will see that also. What is correct way? Okay, so instead of giving original details, in between, you put a proxy. So so proxy. Okay, so here, this is the proxy. Okay, so you send the details to here. Okay, so let proxy forward the details to personal service.
Sir, having this certificate is sufficient, right? Do you need proxy then?
Huh?
Sir, having this certificate, which are called public certificate, that is sufficient, right? Do you still need proxy?
No, sir. Okay, so but there are chances, right? But still, is it possible to provide? Okay, so this is the wrong way. Okay. So this is a net firewall. Okay, this is a company premises. Okay, you think like this. Okay, but now what you're doing? Okay, so you are understood, sir? Now, huh? What is happening here?
Yes.
Okay, So don't allow, okay, your users directly interact with your Hadoop services. Okay, so you put a proxy in front of this one. Okay, so what is this proxy? Okay, so in the internet website, okay, you give all the proxy details. Even somebody hacked this internet website, they will get the proxy details. Will they understand the original details?
No.
Have you ever seen this kind of example, guys? Have you ever seen this kind of example? This example and this example in real life. Can we correlate? You take an apartment, sir. Okay, there is an apartment. Okay, so there are 100 flats. Okay, so this guy is a courier guy. Okay, so courier guy coming to apartment number 101. Is it directly? Is it okay? Is it secured one? So courier guy, he is directly coming to 101 flat and okay, knocking the doorbell, knocking the door. Okay, ringing the doorbell. Is it secured one? Okay, okay. So I have 101 flat. Okay, so security is coming here. There is a security room here. Sorry. Courier boy is coming here. There is a security room here. Handing over your parcel to security room. Okay, so security people will further bring it to my flat. Which one is good? Which one is bad? Tell me. Huh? So courier boy handing out to security guard and the security guard handing out to you. Is this better? Okay, directly courier boy coming to your flat and okay, knocking your doorbell. Knocking your door is better. Which one is more secured one?
Second one is more secured.
Second one is more secured one. Okay, so here okay, the courier boy will not see. Okay, so let's say okay, if your courier okay, some thief is coming in a courier boy, like courier boy. Okay, so the thief, okay, even though he come here, okay, he will see only security guard. Okay, will this thief directly see you? No, right?
Yes.
Okay, and okay, will this thief directly know your original details? No, only security guard know where your flat. Where is your flat? Okay, this thief doesn't know where is your flat. Okay, so handing out to security guard and security guard is handing out to you. Okay, this is the best way. Okay, so even in Hadoop, so here okay, what you're trying to do, you're isolating your cluster. Okay, so you are not okay revealing. Isolating means okay, you are keeping it like okay hidden in the behind scenes. Okay, you are not giving it okay, or you are not sharing any original identities of this guy to anyone outside your bank. Okay, any customer is accessing okay your Axis Bank cluster. Okay, they will not be knowing the original details of any of the services right here. They will be knowing only the proxy details. Okay, when it hit proxy, so let proxy will take care of this one. Understand? Okay, so this is the model here, guys. Okay, so here okay, when I say Knox, okay, Knox also it is very similar to that actually. It is kind of a proxy gateway. Okay, so Knox gateway. What is this Knox gateway? So Knox gateway is an open source Apache project. Okay, it is a single and secured entry point for all Hadoop clusters. Okay, so here whatever service you access inside this Hadoop cluster, without passing through proxy, okay, even if directly command okay, try to access this service also. Okay, the services will not allow these people actually. Understood? Okay, these services will not allow these people actually. Okay, so this is what okay. So it is a centralized control system to route outside requests to particular Hadoop components without revealing the network and host details. Okay, this is what okay we need to understand. Okay, so nowhere okay, we are revealing the original identities of okay network details or host details, port numbers, all these things. Okay, so you can use this Knox okay, in a Kerberos enabled environment and okay, non-Kerberos enabled environment. There is no rule that okay it should run only in Kerberos enabled environment or okay okay, non-verbose enabled environment. Okay, you can use this in verbose enabled environment, and okay, even okay, non-verbose enabled environment. Okay, and okay, you can integrate this with LDAP and AD, okay, or any other authentication systems also. Okay, so you can integrate your Knox with the authentication systems also. Let's see how this Knox works here. Okay, so this is how real-time it works here. This is your HDFS, okay, which is on Hadoop area, which is your edge node area, which is your Ranger area, okay, which is your LDAP area, LDAP, okay, Kerberos, okay. Here you have Knox actually, okay. Here you have Knox, okay, and this is the person who will be connected to your Hadoop cluster to get some data, to access his data, okay. But okay, so before that we will see practical here, guys. Okay, so now let us see Knox. Okay, so here okay, you can just say add Knox. So it will just ask you one Knox password. Okay, you can set a password. Okay, so if you want, okay, I can show you.
Is it called Knox in CDP as well?
Yes, sir.
So
but in
this is
CDP,
mostly
we don't have this one. Okay, so in CDP, okay, if you ask me, okay, what is the equivalent one? Okay, Knox, we don't have okay CDP. In CDP, we don't have Knox.
But we do have this proxy server, so I'm just wondering. If there is
Okay,
anything.
you will have proxy servers. Okay, those are Linux level proxy servers. Understood?
Okay.
Not maintained by Cloudera.
Okay, so we admin set it up, or it's like mostly Linux
Mostly
guys.
Linux team will set it up. Okay.
Okay.
Ranger KMS. Network. Okay. So this is okay. And optional, this is there everywhere. Then the next one is okay, I will say. Okay, so in Knox it is not, in Cloudera it is not there. The founder is Autonomous. Okay, and it is not there in Mapper also. It is there in New Cloudera. Understood, guys? Understood. Okay. So whatever the best tools okay, we have in Cloudera, old Cloudera, best tools in Autonomous together okay, is made up is your New Cloudera. See, your New Cloudera has all the options here. Understood. Let us understand what is Knox here now. Okay. So now this is okay. We'll install Knox. Okay. How to install Knox? Okay. Install and configure Knox. Okay. Just okay. So click on Add Service. Okay. Select Knox. Okay. And okay. Tell okay where you want to have this Knox. Normally this Knox will be on edge nodes. Okay. And okay, it will ask only for one password, master secret. Okay, only Knox master secret. Just give welcome one. That's it. Okay, click on deploy. Nothing other than this. Okay, so very simple tool. Okay, so now I have already installed because okay, once it is installed, it will ask you for restart all. Okay, it will ask you to restart all the services. That is the reason I have already installed. So what I will do? Okay, so first okay, I will go to Ranger configuration plugins. Is it enabled for Knox? Yes, Knox Ranger plugin is already enabled. Okay, so let's see the practicals on Knox. Okay, so add Knox service number and start Knox and Knox demo LDAP.
Knox also we may require more, yes, if in case more number of users are hitting.
Of course, yes.
Yes. So high availability and that load balancer, everything is required.
Yes.
ఇద్దరు మంచి విశ్వాసులు 26వ ఏట అంటే పెళ్ళైన ఒక సంవత్సరానికి వాళ్ళు ఒక నిర్ణయం తీసుకున్నారు మిషనరీస్ గా వెళ్ళాలని. బాగా ప్రార్థన చేశారు, ప్రభా మమ్మల్ని ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళమంటాం అని. వాళ్ళకి దేవుడు దక్షిణ భారతదేశానికి వెళ్ళమని చెప్పాడు. అందుకనే వాళ్ళు వెళ్ళాలి. వాళ్ళకి అంత డబ్బులు లేవు, ప్రయాణం చేయడానికి ఇక వేరే అవకాశం లేదు. వాళ్ళు ఏ ఊర్లో ఉండేవాళ్ళు, ఏ దేశంలో ఉండేవాళ్ళు.
And this is mostly for the external users, right? Not internal users like
Not internal
developers.
users, not internal users. Okay. Yeah. Somehow it is not working now. Certainly.
ఆఫ్ఘనిస్తాన్ నుంచి పాకిస్తాన్, పాకిస్తాన్ నుంచి రాజస్థాన్, రాజస్థాన్ నుంచి
Okay. So leave it. Okay. So first thing, okay, it is installed. Okay, and okay, start Knox demo LDAP actions. Okay. Something called okay, demo LDAP. So what is this demo LDAP? Okay, as I told you, okay, Knox can be integrated with LDAP already. Okay, but okay, so here, okay, so LDAP configuration. Normally, okay, so here, okay, this is the advanced topology. Here, okay, you can see the LDAP configuration actually. Understood? LDAP configuration you can see.
సంవత్సరాలు నడుచుకుంటూ వచ్చాడు. వాళ్ళకి దారిలో ఎవరైనా ఆహారం పెట్టి తినొచ్చేవాడు. పెళ్ళై ఒక సంవత్సరం తర్వాత హనీమూన్ లాగా వాడు భారతదేశానికి వచ్చారు.
Okay, so this is the place okay, where you need to provide okay your LDAP URL. Okay, all this information you need to provide okay in real time if you are using LDAP. Okay, but here okay, I don't have okay, original LDAP. Okay, that is the reason okay, I'm starting the demo LDAP. Okay, I'm starting the demo LDAP. Okay, so this is fine. So now delete the name node and web-based DFS services in Knox. Okay, delete network services in Knox. Service configuration. Okay, go to Ambari services, Knox, configs, advanced topology. Okay, go to advanced topology. Okay, Knox, configs, advanced topology. Where is this advanced topology? This is the advanced topology. Go here. Okay. Delete below lines from the list. So here, insert this one. Wherever you see these lines, okay. To web-based DFS name node. Here okay, you can see name node.
హైదరాబాద్ లో పబ్లిక్ స్కూల్ కట్టాడు. నిజాం పిల్లల కోసం అని బేగంపేటలో ఉంటుంది పబ్లిక్ స్కూల్, అది కట్టాడు. అప్పుడు ఈ నవంబర్ సంపూర్ణ
Service name node, service okay, web-based DFS. You could delete this name node.
మరి దేవుని పిల్లల
Service web-based DFS also you delete.
జనగాంలో అదే హైట్, అదే షేప్, అదే అదే మోతాదులో జనగాంలో
Okay,
స్కూల్ కట్టాడు.
that's it.
ఎవరి కోసం? పిల్లల కోసం.
Okay, so delete these two, web-based DFS name node and web-based DFS.
నేను చదివాను, చూడలేదు. 2 సంవత్సరాల తర్వాత మళ్ళీ వెళ్ళాను. ఇప్పుడు నా కోరిక ఏంటి? స్కూల్ చూద్దాం ఒకసారి. క్రిస్టల్ ఇక్కడే చచ్చిపోయింది కదా, ఆమె సమాధి ఎలా ఉందో చూద్దాం. 44
Name node and web-based DFS. Okay, then okay, add name node and web-based services in Linux. Okay, so the same thing. Okay, so if you are using only one single name node, add below after gateway tag. Okay, there is a gateway tag here. There is gateway tag. So this is the gateway tag. Okay, you can add it here. Okay, so after gateway tag means okay, this is
ఇది నా విషయం. కాబట్టి నెక్స్ట్ టైం నేను మళ్ళీ వెళ్ళినప్పుడు
this is the gateway tag.
స్కూల్ చూడాలి, వీళ్ళిద్దరు సమాధులు చూడాలని
After gateway and tag. Okay. So if you are using single name node, but okay, you are using two name nodes, right? Okay, so then okay, you have to add the provider like this here.
ఎదురుగా పెద్ద రౌండ్ ఆర్చ్ లాగా ఉంటుంది. ఇది పుస్తకంలో చదివాను కాబట్టి ఆ ఊహతో లోనికి వెళ్ళాను. నిజంగా పెద్ద డోమ్ ఉంది, ఎదురుగా పెద్ద ఆర్చ్ ఉంది. ఆ ఆర్చ్
Okay, so if you are adding okay, so add below between gateway tags. Okay, sorry guys. Okay. Okay, add below gateway tag. Okay, but if you're using two name nodes, add below between gateway and gateway tag. Okay, so here, okay, till this one.
హై స్కూల్ కంపేశారు.
Okay, gateway tag. Done. After that, so what you need to do? So here okay, we are saying HA provider. Okay, so for web-based DFS. Okay, so here we are using these services after this. Okay. Yes, okay. If you understand, okay, if you try to understand what I'm doing here, okay, what I'm doing here. Here in the Knox configuration, okay, we are telling that if somebody comes to WebSDFS. Okay, you forward that request to either this one or this one. Understood? If somebody come with WebSDFS option, okay, you forward this request to either this URL, HN1, where my first name node is running, okay, HN4, where my second name node is running. This is what I'm telling. Okay, so add this one, click and save. Proceed anyway. Save the settings and restart all the required services. After making the changes, okay, it is asking restart all affected. I'm restarting Knox Gateway. So because okay, I made some changes in the Knox configuration. Done. Okay, it is restarted. Okay. Now, if Ranger is installed, please check whether the Knox Ranger plugin is enabled or not. Okay. If not, please enable it under Ambari Services Ranger config plugin and Knox Ranger plugin. Okay. So Knox Ranger plugin. Okay. Make sure this is enabled. Yes, it is already enabled. So nothing to do. Okay. If Ranger plugin is enabled, we need to create a policy in Ranger. Okay. So log into Ranger admin UI with admin and welcome one credentials. Okay. So Ranger WI. Okay. With the admin and welcome one. Admin and welcome one. Okay. So here, okay. So here you can see Knox enabled here. Knox, add a new policy. Okay. So what is the new policy? Go to Access Manager Knox. Okay. Edit all topology comma service. Edit all topology comma service. Otherwise, edit all topology comma service file. Edit. Okay. So here, okay, you okay. Add users, guest and HTTP user under yellow conditions. Here, guest user and HTTP user. These are the two users I'm adding here. Okay. Okay. Try access the HTTPS content through name node URL. Okay. So log into hn1.hadoop.com with HTTP user. Okay. So first, okay. So guys, okay. So Knox configuration is done. Okay. I added what to say? Knox configuration is done. Then okay, I added a policy inside Ranger for Knox also. Okay. So now what I will do? I will log into hn1.hadoop.com with this HTTP user. Okay. So guys, okay, you need to understand one thing now. Okay. At this moment, okay, we have name node 1 running on hn1.hadoop.com and a port number 50070. This is the port number. Okay. We have name node 2 running on hn2, hn4, 5070. Okay. This is the name node 1 and this is name node 2. Okay. So now this is the gateway. This is the gateway which is running. Okay. So here Knox, okay, is running on hn3.hadoop.com. Okay, and 8443. Okay, this is the port number. Understood? Are any questions? This is what okay we have done, guys. Okay, so we have installed both name nodes in hn1 and hn4 and Knox in hn3. Okay, so now okay, I want to access name node directly. Normally, okay, so normally this is the one. This is the okay. Okay, if I want to access name node directly, okay, what I will do? If I want to access name node, this is proxy. Okay. Okay. So normally, if you want to access name node, okay. So forget about this proxy concept. If you want to access name node, okay. So how do you access name node directly? So what I will do now, I will log into hn1.hadoop.com. So let's say HTTP is hn1.hadoop.com. Okay. So now I will run a command. Okay. So kt. So I will take a Kerberos ticket. Okay. Now I want to see the content on HDFS. Okay. Want to content on project BL, okay, on project BLR directory. Okay. This is the project BLR directory. Okay, I want to see using HTTP username. Nothing. There is something, right? Sample 1.txt is there, right? So then why it is not showing? Okay. So it is saying that okay, operation, okay, category read is not supported when the name node is in standby. It means okay, this name node is in standby now. This name node is in standby. Okay, which name node? See, here okay, I'm directly connecting with name node. Okay, what is the IP address name node is running? HN4 0070. Here, am I directly connecting with the name node or not? Okay, so okay, I will connect to HN1. Now you see, are you able to see the data, guys? So on project directory, project BLR directory, so you have okay a trash directory or a grep. Okay, now you see. Okay, so path suffix. Okay, so here this is the .trash directory, and okay, there is sample1.txt. Are you seeing the same thing or not, guys? You have .trash directory. Okay, so if you want, okay, you can check what you have inside this one. You have .trash and sample1.txt. Okay, so now okay, if you okay, now okay, let's say DFS -c sample1.txt sample2.txt. I'm creating one more file, sample2.txt. Okay. Now you see how many files I have? 2 files I have. Okay. Now can HTTP use the C2 files? You know, sample1.txt. It means okay. What is this curl command, guys? Command line URL. Command line URL. Okay. So using this curl command, okay, you are able to see the data on HDFS. Yes or no? Sample1.txt, sample2.txt. Will you agree with me? Huh? Will you agree with me, guys? Okay, you're able to see this one. Okay, not only this directory, whatever the directory, you want to see what is there, _project_rf. You can see, so you have data and you have project. Okay, you want to see under RF of what you have. Under data you have, okay, HBase, Hive, Spark, Foo, like this. Yes or no? Okay, and you can clearly see that who is the owner for this one. Okay, so what are the permissions, what are the replication factor, all those things you can see. Here are any questions? And it is a file means file, it will show, okay, directory means directory. Okay, so here it is a file. Okay, so it will show type equal to file. Okay, here it is a directory. You can see it is a directory. Okay, it means okay, you can access this data by directly connecting to name node. Okay, name node on its host name or IP address and port number. Okay, but okay, giving access to this name direct, okay, host name and port number, okay, is a good way or bad way? It means okay, by running this command, okay, so HTTP user is trying to, okay, so HTTP user by running this command, what HTTP user is doing, HTTP user is trying directly, okay, running a command, directly hitting, okay, this name node. This is what he is doing now. Understood, guys? Okay. By running this command, this is what he is doing. Okay, understood. And if you want to delete also, you can delete. Okay, using this command. Okay, so you can do any kind of operation. So here, this is insecure way of accessing HDFS data by providing direct name node host name, direct name node host name and port number. Okay, port number in the URL itself. Okay, this is not a secured way. Okay, try to access the HDFS content through Knox URL. Okay, so log into HN1 with guest user. Okay, or anything. Okay, so log into HN1 or HN3. Log into HN3 with guest user. Okay, HN3. Okay, now you're in guest GPS. Okay, so you should have guest data, right? Guest HN3. It should be there, right? Guest data. Is it copied or not? Mm-hmm. Guest is there. Guest key tab. Oh, okay. So yeah, we did right. Home guest. Okay, so guest. Okay, so for guest password not welcome one. For guest password is different. Guest password. It should work. So, correct. Why? Why permission right? Okay. Sudo is not there, huh? Sudo. It is here. Guest is here. Guest GitHub is here. Why 123 is not there? Is there an all 4 nodes? No. I don't know why it was not there earlier. Okay, so guest GitHub is here. Okay, so now knet guest GitHub. Okay. Now, okay, try to understand here, guys, what I'm trying to do. No? Okay, use not tailored implement. Okay, if you're facing this issue, okay, I've given the solution also. DFS, configs, advanced, okay, advanced custom core site. Go to custom core site. So here, add property. Add. Already defined. This is users. Okay, this is fine. Okay, I will do one thing. Okay, I will add this one. Okay, now I will say okay, so this is there is no use of this one. Guru proxy, this is star. Even this one also you need to put star. Okay, so this will ask you for restart of name node services. It's not asking. So it is restarting all the required services, guys. We need to wait for some time because all the major services it is restarting. So what I will do now, then okay, instead of this one, okay, I'll put it before itself. I'll make it like mandatory step 7, 8, 9. So I'm restarting all the services. I modified few properties. Okay. Otherwise, okay. So here, okay, you can see some impersonation issue. It looks like name not restarted. Now let us try. Yeah, can you see here, guys? What are you getting here? So now, okay, dot trash. Okay, path service sample1.txt, sample2.txt. Can you see this one? Okay. So now, what is the URL I have given, guys? See, let us try to compare the old URL. This is the URL, old URL I have given. This is the old URL I have given. Okay. And this is the new URL I have given. Okay. What is the difference between these two, guys? What is HN3? What is running on this one? Okay, so NN1, NN2. Okay, this is name node 2. Okay, this is name node 2. Name node 1 is running on HN1 and name node is running on HN4. Okay, so in the first command, you are directly interacting with name node on original host name and original port number. Okay, but in the second scenario, I'm interacting with this DFS. Okay, so like this actually. This is the second scenario I'm interacting. Okay, so here I'm interacting to Knox. Okay, but inside Knox, okay, how it is understanding? Okay, how it is understanding? Okay, if somebody asks quest DFS, okay, I should forward it to Knox is forwarding it to this one, name node 1. Okay, how it is understanding that? Okay, so yes, if somebody asks, okay, somebody send a request to whom I need to forward. Okay, so to whom I need to forward is purely depends on the keyword what you are using here. Okay. So here, if you use WebEx TFS, okay. So, okay, now you go and see the advanced configuration file, Knox advanced configuration file. Okay, advanced topology. Okay, so if you say WebEx TFS, what you told. So here, okay, in the configuration, in the Knox configuration, you clearly told that, okay, either you forward to, if anybody submit a request to this one, okay, you forward to this one to here, okay, or here. You understood, guys? Or not? Okay. This is what we are telling. Okay, inside Knox configuration file, we are clearly telling that, okay, if anybody send a request with WebEx TFS keyword, okay, so here this is the keyword also WebEx TFS. Okay, so you send it to this one. Okay, like that. Okay. Tomorrow, if anybody want to contact RM, okay, resource manager, okay, they will not directly connect to resource manager. They will not.
So, like this, we need to enable it for Hive and other UIs also.
Exactly, sir. Okay, so here they will just say, okay, so RM, resource manager. Okay, so now under this here, okay, you will give the, so if somebody call this URL to whom we need to forward, okay, that one you will give here. Resource manager is running on HN1 8088 port number.
Sir, this Knox is there in CDP also?
Huh?
CDP also this Knox is there.
In CDP, yes, Knox is there, sir. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Understood. Okay. So here, okay, if somebody asks this keyword, okay, to where I need to forward, this configuration is set up in the Knox topology. Okay. So now, okay, so what this guy is doing here? What SDPS is doing? Okay, what guest user is doing? Okay, there's a guest user. What this guest user is doing? Okay, so he is sending a request to Knox gateway like this WebSDFS. So this is what he is doing. WebSDFS. Since he is using WebSDFS keyword here, so under WebSDFS, okay, to whom I need to forward? Okay, so Knox is forwarded to this one and this one, but out of these two, this one is replying because this is active. Understood? Understood, guys? Okay. So
mostly this work will be done by Hadoop admins only for.
This is Hadoop admin, but one-time activity, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This configuration is one-time configuration. So like this actually, see here. So if you want to contact name node, okay, use keyword WebSDFS. Resource manager, use resource manager. If you want to contact IO server 2, use IO server 2. If you want to contact HBase master, okay, you say HBase. Understood? So like that, okay, whatever is the keyword you use, okay, if you use the keyword, okay, if somebody hit that keyword, to whom I need to forward, okay, you need to define in the Knox configuration file. Got it? Understood?
Okay,
so now, okay, from now onwards, okay, what you are giving? Okay, so you are giving, okay, so here you are giving only HN3 dot, okay, so here, okay, instead of gateway, okay, so now you are giving export, okay, RK, so RK, every time you are giving so here, okay, you see, are you giving, okay, original identity of name node here? If somebody hack this URL, they will understand the proxy URL, okay, or Knox gateway URL. Will it understand name node URL? Huh? Okay, even if somebody try to resource manager, okay, so they okay, will they understand where original resource manager is running? You got my point, guys? So even okay, tomorrow in real time also, if developer come and ask, okay, hey, I want name node URL, will I give this, okay, these two URLs, okay, name node URL. If somebody asks where name node is running, okay, I will not tell where it is running, okay, I will just tell, okay, this is the place where name node is running, okay, use this URL. You send your request to this URL, it will work. Understand? So in many companies, okay, so even developers don't know where name nodes are running. How many name nodes they have, they don't know. How many resource managers they have, they don't know. Okay, everything, okay, managed by Knox. Is it secured one or not now? Even our developers don't know where name nodes, how many name nodes we have, and where those name nodes are running. Even our developers don't know how many resource managers we have and where they are running. Okay, so if they ask, okay, Venkata, can you share me, okay, name node URL? I will say, okay, this is your name node URL. Send your request to this name node URL. This is your name node URL. If they ask, okay, what is your resource manager URL? Okay, I will say, this is my resource manager URL. They'll ask, hey, Venkata, okay, what you are running everything in the same node? I will say yes. So we need security, right? Okay, understood. So this is how, okay, they maintain the Knox gateway, sir. Okay, so in this example, okay, so you are nowhere revealing any original identity of all these things. Okay, you are calling this Knox gateway along with the keyword. Okay, so if you hit that any keyword, okay, inside Knox, okay, you are defining. If somebody hit using this keyword, okay, where to forward this request. Okay, that is there in the advanced topology. There's the file here, advanced topology. Okay, inside this file, okay, so mapping information, okay, mapping configuration will be available inside this advanced topology configuration file. Okay. So if you hit using, okay, WebSDFS keyword, so what is the mapping configuration for WebSDFS? For WebSDFS, okay, I need to send either to this one or this one. Okay, resource manager. I need to send to this resource manager or this resource manager. Okay, that will be maintained in the configuration file. Okay, so none of the external users will be aware that okay, where actually name node is running, where okay, actually data nodes are running, where okay, resource masters are running, where H masters are running. We are not revealing any versional identity to them. Understood? Good way or bad way? This one. Definitely a good way, guys. Okay. So now, okay, let's see. Okay, this is the complete Hadoop cluster with okay, all securities enabled, I guess. Okay, all securities enabled. Okay, let us take this scenario, guys. Okay, I want to access some data. Okay, so now, okay, so here, original request you are sending. Okay, you are sitting in Bangalore. Okay, you open your desktop or laptop. So here you are sending a request. What request you are sending? You want to see your bank statement. Okay, so what you will do? You will open internet banking with your user ID and password. Okay, so you are inside the internet banking site means okay, you have valid user ID password. Yes or no? You have valid user ID and password. Okay, so with valid user ID and password, you are logging into here. Okay, so okay, so again, okay, so what you are doing? Okay, Knox is enabled with SSL. Okay, so inside this internet website configuration also we tell okay, so whenever there is a request for account statement, okay, hit this URL. Okay, so now okay, the query is hitting this URL. Okay, with the user ID and password. Okay, so here okay, for this kind of jobs, okay, so there will be a read-only user. So now this website will send a request to Knox gateway. So original request plus okay, some okay, LDAP user ID okay, with okay, user ID and password. Okay, request of the user ID and password. Okay, so there will be some read-only user ID and password okay, which will be given here. So now the request has come and hit Knox gateway now. Okay, what Knox will do? So Knox, as I told you, Knox can be integrated with LDAP. Okay, now first okay, Knox will check in the LDAP whether the user ID given user ID password is correct or not. Okay, it will check here. Okay, yes, it is correct. It is correct. Okay, so when it is correct, okay, what it will do now? Now Knox okay, will contact Kerberos. Okay, Knox will contact Kerberos. Okay, so what Kerberos will do now? Okay, so okay, what okay, Knox will do? Knox get the okay, the required okay, service ticket for Hive. Okay, because okay, so it is contacting Hive server 2. So Knox is getting the Knox is contacting KDC. Okay, and asking okay, and asking for the Hive server 2 key tab. Hive server 2 service ticket. Okay, okay, Kerberos will hold Hive server 2 ticket. Okay, with this Hive server 2 ticket, okay, what Knox is doing now? Next, okay, before talking to Hive directly, okay, first it will talk to Ranger. Yes or no? Okay, so now it will talk to a Ranger. Okay, so what Ranger will do now? What Ranger will do? Okay, Ranger will talk to Hive plugins and okay, get the policies created for this Hive server 2. Okay, so with those policies, okay, it will send the okay, so now after Ranger, okay, so from here Ranger it connects to Hive server 2. Okay, see first okay, the request is coming and hitting Knox gateway. First okay, user ID password is getting validated here. Then okay, so once it is validated, then okay, to connect to Ranger, it is connect to Ranger and Hive. First it is contacting Kerberos, taking ticket Ranger ticket and going to Ranger and okay, talking to Ranger, taking the policies, then going to this is the 5th step. Okay, so going to Hive server 2. Okay, so again okay, to talk to Hive server 2, again it is taking Hive server 2 service ticket also. Okay, so now what Hive server 2 is doing? Okay, Hive server 2 is getting the data from HDFS. End of the day, Hive server 2 data is available inside HDFS only. Hive data is available inside HDFS only. So now it is Hive server 2 is talking to KDC and get the name node service ticket and talking to name node and getting the data. Okay, and okay, finally it is sending the result back to it, generated the result, sending the result back to Knox gateway. Knox gateway will forward the output to your user. See here, okay, everything is okay involved here. Everything is involved here. Yes or no? So you have okay SSL. Okay, you have Knox gateway. Okay, one type of security. Okay, this is LDAP, user authentication, KDC, service authentication. Okay, Ranger authorization. Okay, then okay, you have Hive server 2, which is a web server which accept the external request. Okay, and talking to name node. Okay, or HDFS. Okay, name nodes and data nodes, and getting the data, generating the output, and sending the data back to Apache and Knox. Okay, Knox is sending back to this person. So it means, okay, when you send a request, okay, it is doing these many things in the backend case. Then only you are receiving your output, PDF statement, bank statement. Understood? Or any questions?
Sir, anything we need to check any user enter and this going to arrange everything. We need to check in as logs, audit logs or
Yes, sir. Okay. So you have Knox audit log, you have LDAP audit log, Kerberos audit log, Ranger audit log, Hive server audit log, name node audit log. Okay, everywhere okay, you have audit logs. Everywhere. Okay. So even okay, you miss in one place, okay, you will be caught in another place. Every service you are seeing here, okay, will be enabled with audit logs. Okay.
Yes, sir. One more thing, sir. The Knox service should be inside the cluster only, right? Means Knox cluster, Ambari.
Yes, yes, yes.
We need to install agent as well, and we configure, right?
So normally, okay, this will be installed on Edge node. Okay, so yes, okay. And okay, now you may ask me a question, sir. Okay, if many people try to access okay single Knox gateway, there is a problem, right? Okay, but in real time, okay, it is not the case. So you will have okay, so Knox 1, okay, which is running on okay, so hn3.hadoop.com. You have Knox 2, Knox gateway 2, which is running on HN4. So Knox gateway, which is running on HN5. Okay. So, but all these are tied up with okay, Knox gateway LB. Load balancer. Okay. lb.hadoop.com. Understood? Okay. So what we do, okay, so we will not give okay, so multiple Knox gateways. Okay, we will say okay, hit this load balancer URL. Okay, this load balancer URL will forward the request to any one of the Knox gateway, whichever is free. So in this scenario, if you feel that more and more requests are coming, okay, outside requests are coming, you can have more Knox gateways. In our environment, okay, we have 10 Knox gateways.
Sir, in ideal scenario, this HN3, HN4 and all, is it servers or is it
Edge nodes.
Edge nodes, okay.
Yes. Understand?
Okay, so it will use multiple edge nodes connected to a load balancer, right?
Yes, yes, yes. So whenever there is a request, okay, it will give to any one of the nodes. Clear, guys? So this will have end-to-end security now. Hadoop is having okay end-to-end security. Any environment is kind of security available only in Hadoop. Sir, mostly okay. Other environments also will be very, very secured. Okay, but okay, Hadoop okay, will have okay different levels of security, authentication, authorization, okay, audits, okay, then okay, again okay, service authorization, service authentication, user authentication, okay, SSL. Mostly other systems also will have this kind of security.
But gateway can be other than Knox also, right?
Other than Knox also, sir. That's what Cloudera is doing.
Okay.
All this is what Cloudera is doing. Okay, but okay, the same okay proxy concept. Okay, they have given it given with a different name, which is called as Knox gateway. So you define the I mean like a Knox gateway is a part of your Hadoop distribution now. Understood? Understood or any questions?
So here, let's say the Knox will also have some kind of daemon.
Knox also is service, right? Okay, which is running here, right?
Okay.
Knox is running here. Let's see Knox.
Yeah, so we have all these the URLs are predefined, right? For each and every service. So so the users don't need to
No original identities.
no original identity. But let's say if the Knox gateway is down, is there any impact?
That is the reason. Okay, we have multiple Knox gateways, right?
Knox. Okay. So the load balancer will take care of it.
Will take care of it, right? If only one Knox gateway is done, other load balancer will take care of your work. Okay. If all load Knox gateways are down, then okay, no external request will come and hit Hadoop cluster. Got it.
Is there any place where we can see some kind of traffic, like how it is being used, or it's not?
Of course, yes. Okay, so you have Grafana, right?
Okay, Grafana.
Metrics, summary metrics, Grafana dashboard. Here you can see Knox. If not, also okay. So notice dashboards. Okay, you can create your own dashboards also. Got it.
Okay.
So you can enable your own dashboard here, so that it will be continuously monitoring. Okay, how much data is, how many requests are incoming requests. Okay, on each Knox gateway. Got it. Okay. So any questions here, guys?
Yeah, not in this Knox, sir, but one general question. Let's say if there is a request to initiate a new project and there is a requirement for the new cluster, right? So there are like tons of
what new project? Why new cluster initiation?
Let's say if the application requirement, it has to be in a different cluster.
Okay.
Okay.
So we need to think about the cluster planning.
Yeah. There are hundreds of bits and lot of bits and pieces over here, right? So usually, does Cloudera support give us some kind of support?
Yes. Okay, but they charge for this, if I'm not wrong.
Okay.
Planning, okay, they charge. But however, okay, tomorrow class is okay on cluster planning. How do you plan a cluster?
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. So guys, okay, so with this, okay, so what are the major concepts we have on Hadoop? Okay, so those concepts are completed. But tomorrow, okay, so we have two more modules left out. Okay, one is cluster planning. So how do you plan a cluster? Okay, after that, okay, so here, okay, you will have okay light introduction about okay cloud and all. So then, okay, I will show you how to create a cluster on public cloud. Okay, so after that, okay, you have performance tuning. Okay, only two modules left out. Mostly by end of next week, okay, your course will be completed days. Max. Okay. I'm sure okay, this batch okay, is running okay almost a week late. Running by 1 week late. Okay, this is too much. Okay, so but okay, I tried my level best, but couldn't avoid many things. But a lot of exceptions also. So please excuse me for extending this batch for 1 more week. But I'm trying to cover each and everything as it is, even though okay, we are running out of time, but I'm not skipping any of the content. Okay. So fine, guys. Okay, we'll stop it here. Okay, because okay, even okay, if I start cluster planning today, okay, I cannot complete. Okay, so I will start cluster planning firstly tomorrow. Fine.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you, guys. Thank you.
Sir, you mean to say by the end of this week or by the end of next week?
Next week, sir. Next week, mostly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, guys. Thank you.